Here are the 13 signs that a man is in love with you.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, share and subscribe to get the latest updates and videos. Today, we'll be talking about signs that a man is in love with you. I've put together a few videos for you to watch as we cover this topic, and at the end of it, I'll share my thoughts with you on this. Sit back, relax and enjoy.
Here are the 13 signs that a man is in love with you. Before I get into the context of what these signs are, the reason why I'm posting this video is because I have seen a lot of ultra-creditarian females on TikTok constantly go on thinking that they are an expert of knowing when a guy's in love, when, I'm going to say it from a man here, what men do, and let a man explain a man's actions. Number 1, when you are away from each other, it doesn't take him long to respond to your messages. Minutes, if not seconds. And then when he is physically in your presence, he doesn't even look at his phone. And the phone will be left face up on every surface. Number 2, he will bring you flowers, romantic gestures, or your favorite daily thing, even when the occasion doesn't call for it. Not because he's trying to make up for something, not because he's made a mistake. He does it simply because he loves putting a smile on your face every day, even when it's not Valentine's Day. Number 3, when you're walking on the side of the road, he will automatically push you so you're on the inside of the curb to avoid the incidents with traffic. Number 4, he will subconsciously open the car door for you, or the door of a building or restaurant, or even pull your seat out. Number 5, during the course of your relationship, he will have taken note of all the small details that you've said as well as the large details. And depending on your decisive preferences within your man, you will expect to come home from work and see a post-it note on the bed saying, "Be ready by 7 o'clock for a date surprise," and possibly with a rose. Number 6, he will automatically tell you and inform you if a girl has slid into his DMs before he has even opened the message or taken action to respond. And just for common sense sake, I'm obviously talking about a girl who is, sexually interested in the guy. Let's use common sense here. Number 7, he will automatically post you all over his social media regularly. Not because you've asked him to or feels obligated, but simply because of how proud he is. Incredibly proud he is to be with you and to show that he is with someone. Number 8, he will always try to entertain and make you smile at any opportunity. When you're in public, the energy that you'll give him from him being in love with you will make him feel like a kid again. He'll be daft, he'll be goofy, he'll do silly things just to make you laugh and smile, because seeing that smile on your face means more to him than anything. And it gives him self-satisfaction, that the fact that he's put that smile on your face. Number 9, he will literally message you right up to the point that he falls asleep, and the moment that he wakes up, he will message you. Whether it's "Good morning, my gorgeous girl, hope you have a great day," or even if he's knowing that he's going to have a busy day ahead, he will say, "Babe, just to let you know, I'm going to have a busy day ahead, so if I'm a bit quiet, please forgive me." Because, it takes nothing to communicate. The foundations of any relationship: commitment, communication, and loyalty. Number 10, doesn't go for all guys. This is just something personally that I have done. In the run-up to the very first date, if conversations go very, very well and the guy thinks strongly that there could be a future there with someone, on a first date, a romantic gesture, usually flowers and stuff. What I will do, if I think there's a very strong connection there, I'll just bring a single fake rose. And the reason why I do that is because if that relationship was to develop and was to flourish and blossom, no pun intended, and say, for example, one day they got married, that single fake rose that was brought on the first date could be then used and hasn't weathered and be used in the wedding march bouquet. Number 11, if he opens up and tells you everything insecurity-wise and fears about him, and he wants to open up because he wants to have full disclosure with you and keep no secrets, that is a man that sees a future with you, and that is a man that wants you to know everything about him, so he knows that nothing could go wrong because he's told you everything. Number 12, He will subconsciously do an automatic clear out of social media of girls that he knows that he doesn't need to follow anymore. These could be old flames, these could be girls that he used to flirt with, these could have been girls that he once dated or was planning to go on a date, or it could be, you know, thirst trap Instagram girls. Look, we're all guys, some of us, you know, do follow them. He will automatically do a clear out of that if he's dating or even in a relationship with you. And number 13, he will show effort over financial gifts. And what I mean by this, anyone can go out and buy a girl a Louis Vuitton Speedy 35, right? You know, I've done it before, but the thing is, right, it takes a lot more love and care and thoughtfulness to actually make a handmade gift of, you know, gesturing love, whether that is, you know, a scrapbook, book of love, of, you know, the messages from when you first spoke, to memoirs of your first date, to the happiest memories. Obviously this goes into a relationship, obviously. These are romantic gestures in a relationship. This would be a little bit psychotic if you were dating and the guy was doing this. But he will show effort over financial buying because actions speak louder than words. And that's the way it is. Speaking for myself, whenever it was a birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, I did the rule of 3. A handmade gift of love that is bespoke and special to them, a gift that they've always wanted, and a gift that they always need. So you take that as however you want. You know, what does a girl always need? Perfume, favourite perfume. Something that she's always wanted, maybe something special that she's always wanted. But also the most important one is the handmade gift. Speaking for myself. In the relationships that I've been in, those girls had extended that to me. Because for me, romance is very important. But these are the 13 signs that a guy is in love with you. You know, not all of these will be bespoke to every man. Every man shows his love in very different ways. But some of these, you know, I would say the first 10 of these goes without saying that is what a man does when he's in love with you. So for all you TikTok girls out there that I know that you haven't even mentioned half of those stuff, take it from a man who knows what he's talking about.
This is the easiest way to find out if he really loves you. We want to believe that when a man takes us out, when he buys us flowers, when he buys us expensive gifts, when he takes us on trips, that he loves us. Because why would he otherwise be so busy with you if he didn't? So let's forget for a moment what a man does during the first 90 days. Because everything he does during that period is literally because he's pursuing you. He doesn't love you yet because love takes time. What happens after the 90 days is of importance. If he still puts in a lot of effort, then you start to have proof of his love for you. But literally the easiest way to calculate how deep his love actually is to see how much effort it takes him to do all these things for you. But it's not just the effort. What you should mostly look at is if what he does for you makes him feel uncomfortable. For example, it's Friday night and he's exhausted from the week, but he still arranges a restaurant to go out with you. Or his business has not been doing well lately, but he still buys you an expensive piece of jewelry because he wants you to know how deep his love goes. Or he hates going to festivals, but because you love it, he's joining. That's how you know a man loves you. When he does things for you that are difficult for him to do. And not because you want him to do those things, but because he wants to do it. So all you need to do is just sit back and look at what he does. Because the harder it is for him to do those things for you, the more you have proof that he really loves you.
This is the way that you know a man truly loves you. Okay? Now, it's not about him saying, I love you. It's very easy to do. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you. It's easy to do that. Okay? It's easy to give you compliments. It's not about compliments. It's not about any verbal expression. Okay? What it's about is the man being wrapped up in the totality of the energy of you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Seriously. It's about him being wrapped up in the totality of the energy that is you. It's an energetic thing is what I'm saying. It's not, let me open my mouth and convince her I love her. Let me say something that makes her feel good to her emotions because, every woman wants to feel beautiful and attractive. No, it's the fact that his mind, it's the fact that his soul, it's the fact that his emotions, his body, his entire life is all into the energy that is you. And when a person is into your energy like that, they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you progress in life, to make sure that you are preserved, to make sure that you are happy and well all the days of your life.
So there you have it, guys. I'll be sharing my thoughts with you on this. Firstly, he respects you. If he respects you, it shows that he loves you. He respects your views, your thoughts, what you think about something. Because at the end of the day, you're different people. What you think is not what he thinks. What you respect is not what he respects. You're from different backgrounds, but despite all the difference, if he respects you, he respects where you're from, he respects your belief and your cultures, then he loves you. He genuinely does. When he trusts you, it's a good sign that he loves you, that a man loves you, because without trust, what would we do? Trust is the main and key thing. So despite what they've been through in their lives and everything, but he decides to give you that trust, it shows that this person genuinely loves you. And that's the fundamental part of everything, because without love, there's nothing. Without trust, we can't go anywhere. When he prioritizes you is another way to show you that he loves you. It's a good sign, because he'll put down everything for you. He'll put every program that he has, every friend aside. It depends, in what form, but you can see that this person puts me as the first priority, and that's already a good sign in itself that the man that you're with loves you, or the man that you have a crush on loves you. When he shows emotional interest in you, he's involved with you emotionally. You feel the chemistry with him, the connection with him. He's not just saying it to you. He prioritizes you. He trusts you. He respects you. He's now putting in his emotion in it. Men don't really like to involve emotion. And now when a man actually does go that far and put some emotion in it, it's a good sign that he loves you. When he lets you know you're on his mind through a text or call or anything, just saying, hey, I miss you, hey, I love you, it shows that it's a good sign that he loves you, because he's writing you those little texts in the middle of his day. When he updates you about his life, when he is interested in discussing future with you, when he considers your well-being, how you're doing, how you woke up, how you slept, when he supports your individual goals, when he's proud of being in a relationship with you, when he remembers the small things that you share with him, when he makes big decisions with you, that's a good sign that he loves you, because if he didn't love you, he wasn't even going to ask for what you think or your thoughts or what decisions you take together. But if he's involving you in certain big decisions, that's a good sign that he loves you. When he's willing to compromise, when he's willing to have tough conversations with you. Yes, those conversations that people will just choose to ignore and throw aside. When he's willing to have those conversations with you, that's a good sign that he loves you. And lastly, when he's receptive to feedback. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, bye-bye.